Welcome to another exciting episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Morning YouTube, here with you on this Tuesday morning. Had to think about that. I got something very interesting in the mail yesterday, and I want to share that with you. Kind of a surprise. I didn't expect it that quickly, but it did arrive yesterday. So without further ado, let's check it out. Oh, there we go. There's a picture of it. The power supply cabinet did arrive. I was really surprised. Like I said, I wasn't expecting it that quickly, but it did arrive, and so I'm happy about that. I'm going to, without too much further ado, try to take this off and see how much or how or if that will fit in there. It looks really close, but it looks to me like it's going to be a little bit too big. So that's what we're gonna find out here right now. And stay tuned, and we'll bring you back. All right, there you can see the transformer is sitting in the inside of the cabinet. Now the thing is it lower than this or not? And the answer to that is, I'll take one of these front panels and put it across there. Yes, it is. It is. I mean, there's probably maybe 1/8 of an inch between them, which is perfect. I mean, you couldn't ask for any more perfect than that. I probably won't mount it that way. It probably turned around, but anyway, I just set it in there to check it out. So probably mount it this way, if I had to guess. Like I said, it's not a big deal one way or the other, but like I said, it does fit in there, and I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy. You just don't know how happy I am about that, because I was really kind of wondering how I was going to get to. I was going to have to cut out some holes in the bottom of this, and so I could mount those on the bottom and let them stick up through, and it was really going to be kind of hard to do, but yeah, it does work. Let me slide the top on real quick and just show you. That it does fit. There we go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I'm very happy with that. Very pleased. Could not have gotten a closer cabinet to fit. That's amazing. Alright, so that's what it looks like. Let me show you if I can get that around there. I don't know if I can get this down a little bit, so you can see that in there. And like I say, it does fit. And like I say, I'm just so pleased about that. Just noticed this got a bent thing, but that's gonna be fixed. It's not. Oh, this one's bent too. That's unreal. Both of them are bent. It's weird. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway, that's not a big deal. Those can be straightened pretty easily. Like I said, that's there's what I'm going to do with that. Now these panels, these are metal, by the way. I don't know if you could tell that, but they are metal. Not really thick gauge, but they're thick enough for what I want for. So the panels that fit here, there they go, something like that. I can't get them in there, but anyway, they go in there, and that's where the gauges will mount, the meters, I should say. Amp meter and voltmeter, or voltmeter, amp meter, doesn't matter. And all the switch will be on the front. The back will have the power wire going in, and I will be wiring this so that the switches the power off to the transformer. I don't like those designs where they leave the transformer hot all the time. I don't understand why they do that, but you know, some do. And I probably will put a fuse in that line also, so just for safety's sake. But like again, I'm very, very happy about that. Very pleased about that. Now this is going to be one heavy power supply. Let's see if you can see that up there. Yeah, you can see a little bit up there. Yeah. So that's pretty darn close, I'll have to agree, but it does fit. And I'm very happy. Can you tell I'm happy? Alright, let me close this out and we'll get on to something else. Alright, now you've seen the transformer does fit into the case. And it's a tight fit. 1/8 of an inch, that's pretty tight. But it will work, which is what I wanted. And like I said, I think I mentioned that I was happy about that. You just don't know how, like I say, that how much work that's going to save me by having that be able to fit in there like that. And those meters are going to be a little bit difficult to get into those metal fronts, but I've got half of a plan. I think what I'm going to do is make the nice cardboard template and then cut them out from that. I'll probably end up having to buy a hole saw. I don't have a hole saw. I suppose I probably could use a saber saw and cut that way, but that's just a really messy way to do it. A hole saw would make a nice round hole, and I think it would be better. So that's the way I may do it. I don't know, but like I said, that cabinet is perfect. I couldn't ask for anything better than that. I think it was $22.10 shipped from China. So if you're looking for cabinets, that is a perfect cabinet for that. I could have went up another size, and the prices jumped up in the $30 range for those. So I'm happy I took the chance and ended up with a perfect fit and the cheaper price too. So it worked out great. Off today, as far as getting the girls, their father will pick them up and take them home. They have a short week at school. They have a fall break coming up. They get out Wednesday at 1, and then they don't go back till Monday. So I believe Thursday their parents are taking them to Ball State in Indiana to do the college visit. So that will be interesting. I'll get to hear about that, because I think they'll either be here Thursday night to spend the weekend, or Friday morning, or probably early Friday morning to spend the weekend. So hoping to get the Kylie during the week, sometime earlier in the week. Earlier last week, I should say. She painted the metals, or the spots that were sanded down to bare metal with primer, and we'll go over those and smooth those out. And I'm hoping to get some white down on the top of the Buick this weekend. Not going to say how much. I don't know how many coats we'll get, but at least one. So I think I'm going to thin the paint. I may have mentioned all this, but I'll mention it again because I can't remember. I'm going to thin the paint 60-40 in favor of the paint, so it'll be 40% thinner. That's pretty thin. It's not as thin as a lot of people do with the Rust-Oleum on the thing, but I think it'll be thin enough, and I think it'll give enough coverage to where it won't take 20 coats to do the thing. So we'll see how it does. I can always change it around. I can sand it back down, and if I don't like it, go another way. It's not a big deal. So we'll see how that works out. I have the transistor and the capacitors for the Zenith radios coming in. I have not done any of the filter caps in those radios, and I do plan to do all three of them. I have caps to do all three. So I think the last one I worked on, the brown one, is the only one I've done replaced all the electrolytics in. Again, except for the one non-polarized one. I could get one if I had to, but it's not a big deal. That's just a signal cap. So that's and once that's done, that one will actually be complete. I probably will do an alignment on it. Some people have asked if I'm going to. I probably will. So that's about it, I think. I got to come up with a for the power supply. I've got to come up with a heat sink, and I've been rooting around in my cupboard looking for stuff. So that will be coming up also. I'll try to document the building of this as much as I can. You know, I'm not gonna do a step-by-step maybe things like that, but I'll probably, you know, if I'll drill the holes for the transformer, mount that and show you that, and then drill the holes for the gauges of the meters and show you that. Just stuff like that, and that's probably the way I'll do it. So, alright, this is long enough, probably too long for Marty, but hey, I haven't done many videos lately. I've been trying something a little bit different. I was just making too many videos, so I'm trying something a little bit different. I'm hoping it'll work out. So I try to wait until I get something to make a video of, and that's what I'm trying to do. So you guys have a wonderful day. It is a gorgeous day here. It was a little overcast to begin with, but the sun's out. Temperatures are in the 60s right now, headed for 80, I think. I think it's supposed to be our warmest day of the week. 82 is the predicted forecast or high. So, like I say, you guys have a great day where you're at. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see ya.